Hi there, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first visit, welcome back. Either way, I'm glad you're here. It's Tuesday, so this is when I do my Batman binder with the savings challenges in there, and I also do the Celebration Savings Challenge, which is in the Green Lantern binder. I've got a eye-watering $650 to save this week between the challenges in these two books and my Wednesday paint by sticker video. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do the celebration savings first, like we always do. I'm going to move this light a little bit so that it's not causing so much glare. We are, of course, on February. So I am going to do 2 scratches, 3 rolls, and 3 hearts this week. Let's see here. Let me get my scratch tool. And I also need to get out a die because there are 6 spots left. And the die will tell me which one to scratch. So, of course, not prepared at all. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Okay. So we'll get out a D6 here. This says to scratch number 1. All that for a 1. There's always a 1. That's going to be $3. So we'll go one more time. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 7. So $10 for the scratch portion. Make sure I get this into the frame. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit here. Vacuum. Okay. Now for some dice rolls. Let me grab a pen. A 5. A 2. Bless me. And a 1, because there's always a 1. So $8 there. And then I'm going to do 3 hearts. Let's see if I can find an appropriate pen. I think I will do a very pale pink this week. Oh goodness, that is pale. I hope that everyone's February is off to a good start, and that if you experience some of the terrible weather that this country had over the last couple of weeks, that you are out of it. And by out of it, I don't mean that you are out of your mind. What I mean is that I hope that the weather has warmed up, the snow has melted, and that life has returned to normal for you. Okay, one more heart to go. Okay. All right, so 15 plus 5 is 23, 33. $33 going into, I don't know why I closed that. Let's see what's already in here for February. So far we have 25, 27, 29. 29 plus 33 is 52. 29 plus 33 is 62. So I'm going to put back $27 and take out a 50 and a 10 for $62. So that is February. Previous months are all clipped together, and I didn't know which is which. I could go back and find out if I wanted, but I am tracking it, I guess, for the whole year, but just keeping the current month loose. So that is it for the Celebration Savings Binder. And I need to write in my little book here that I saved $33 because I have to keep track. Otherwise, it gets messy. And I am using prop money. The reason is because I am transferring this money from another bank account, from one bank account into another. So I don't want to take cash out of the bank, like real cash, just to put it into envelopes, just to put it in the bank. So up next is going to be the 1 through 40 challenge. This is from Eva at Budget Your Life. And I am marking off 2 this week and saving $80. So where is my dry erase? There it is. So 40 and 80. If you know the story behind this, then you know. If not, come to Eva's Lives on Thursday night, and you will hear all about it because I bring it up every single week. Okay, so last week we left off, this had 400 in it, so now it's going to have 450, 470, 480. Next week, I will be able to get a 500 placeholder, so that is exciting. Okay, up next is a challenge that I finished, so I need to take this one out and replace it with a different one. So I'm going to keep this here in the back. And I was going to do the mummy. Yeah, I'm going to do the mummy because mummy is what I wrote. So this is also from Eva at Budget Your Life. I have no idea how much it saves. So I'm just going to scratch a couple. How many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll roll this D6 and that will tell me which one to scratch. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. I was like, where's the number? There it is. Okay, $5. I wouldn't have been surprised if there was a 40 under here, just because. Okay, so $5 will start this challenge, and that is going to go into, oh, this envelope that I didn't unstuff. So $5 in here. Just put this back. That was $75 from the challenge that finished last week. And then in 2026, I am going to color in 2 more of the racetracks and save another $40. So there's 1. And 2. Okay. This was a giveaway from my Etsy shop that I gave away over the holidays last year, or 4th quarter last year. So let's see what's in here. I may be able to condense. 100, 200, and 50, 70, 90, 310, 320. So I'm going to grab a 50, 2 20s, and a 10 and swap that for a 100. I don't have any more of the Barracudas made up for myself. I do sell them in my Etsy shop, but I don't have any more in my stash, so. And 320, is that what I was up to? Yeah, 320. So that one is coming along. That will save 520 altogether, so 200 left to go in that. And then I'm going to start over and do all the 2s, and then once that's done, I'll go through and do all the 0s. So I'm going to do this challenge 3 times. Use your challenges over and over again is the best I can say. Okay, 7 virtues and 7 sins. I need to get those cards out, and I didn't get any of the cards out, so let me do that, and I will be right back. Got the 7 heavenly virtues and 7 deadly sins cards out. As the name implies, there are 7 of them, each with the heavenly virtue and the corresponding deadly sin on the reverse. So what I'm going to do is roll a d6 to tell me which one to do. Then I'll roll it again for heads or tails to see whether we're doing the virtue or the sin, and then roll again to see which one to scratch. Okay, so it's odd, so we're doing the sin, which is wrath, and we're scratching number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We haven't done any on wrath so far. Let's see how wrath-filled it is. Not too much wrath here, $1. So I will go again. As soon as I find the vacuum, there we go. Okay, so $1. Roll it again. Number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Heads, so we are even, so we're doing the virtue, which is charity, and we haven't done any on this either. Is this even the right set? Yeah, this has scratches on it. So we're getting all the new ones. Okay. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And charity is symbolized by a pelican because of how it feeds its young. And this is going to be $5. And I'm going to go one more time. Number 1. Okay, so we're going to stay right here. And even again, so we're doing the virtue. And number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. $6. Okay. That doubles the pot. So I'm going to put this 6 back and take out 12. 10, 12. Let's get out the envelope here. I need to keep up with my record keeping here. So the mummy was 5, and 7 was 12. I pre-filled the 1 through 40 and the 2026 because I already knew what those amounts were going to be. Okay, looks like we can't condense anything, so far 100, 20, 32, 34, 134, and this challenge will save $525 total. Next, we're going to do totally 80s, so let me get those cards out. And for this one, I will need a D10 to tell us which one to scratch. There's the D10. Number 8. So 10, 9, 8 is take a chill pill. Number 8 again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would you believe it's $8? Well, that's kind of uncanny. Okay. So 5, 7, and 8, and I'm going to go one more time. Number 1 is Oh Snap. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to be $1. Oh, I think I'll go one more time. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Bite Me. Number 3, 1, 2, 3 is $2. All right. So put 8 back and grab a 10. Total of $11 is going into this challenge this week. And so far, in the 80s, we have 100, 20, 30, 1, and 2. This is a $500 challenge, so we're about a quarter of the way there. Okay, up next is destination savings. So let's get out the destination cards and see where we are going this week. We are going to a staycation. Okay, so I'm going to save the highest amount that's on this card, which it looks like is going to be a $14 art class. Nope, $16 for the movies. If I get more light on me then, or on the stage, then it gets too much glare. So, Okay, so $16 going into staycation or destination savings this week. Destination savings, there you are. Okay, so far, this challenge has 100 and 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 12, $13. $213. So I'm going to leave the 10, the 2 and the 1, and I will take all of this business back for a 100. So still 213. It's a $500 challenge, so getting up close to halfway done. Okay, and that was $16. This one will go to the bottom of the pile. Once I reach the end, I'll shuffle everything. Up next is Save the Plate. So let's see where we're going this week. We are going to Michigan. Let's roll a d6 and see which number we are going to fill in. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, so $2. Okay, so there's $2 for that one. Let's see where else we're going. I'll do, 2 or 3 of these this week. Okay, so Michigan goes in the back. Up next is Ohio. That is the state where I will be moving to here in another couple of months. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $5. I'm very excited. I will be taking a trip out there at the end of February, the end of this month, to scout for a place to live. And then the move will probably happen sometime in April, maybe May. Okay. All right. One more state or territory. I don't think we've had any territories yet, maybe one. Massachusetts. Okay, and this one we are doing number 2, so that's going to be $3. So a total of $10 will go into this challenge this week. So let me put the 5 and the 2 back, grab a 10. Fill in the 3. This challenge saves $1,500, and the numbers are all low. The highest is a 9, and there aren't all that many 9s. There aren't all that many 8s, there aren't all that many 7s. So there's a lot of small numbers in these challenges, or these cards, rather. So it will be a slow and steady race, or if you want to get it done faster, then you just do more numbers each week, or do one entire card in one go. Okay, so $3. It's already factored into this 10. Oh, let me put this away. I'm not going to peek at where we're going next week. We'll find out when we get there. So far in Save the Plates, out of $1,500, we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 97, 98. Tempting to go one more time and see if we can get a 2 or more, but I will leave that for next week. Okay. So that was a total of $10, and to save the plates. Now it's time for Save by Color. So let me take all of these out. Put the binder away for just a moment. Okay. And I need the rainbow dice. And there they are. So let's give them a roll and see how much we're saving this week. I'll probably do this one twice. Oh, wow, that orange stood right up. Okay. Make sure they're in view here. So, red is a 3. Orange is a 1. Yellow is a 1. Green is a 6. Blue is a 1. And purple is a 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, plus 6 is 15. So fairly low roll there. We'll go one more time. Well, not so much of a low roll anymore. All right, red is 2. Orange is 1. Yellow is 5. Green is 4. Blue is 6, and purple is 6. So that is 10, 12, 17, 18 plus 6 is 24. 24. So a total of 39 for this week. Write that in here. Okay. So let's go back to the binder, see what we can condense. Lots, apparently. A lot of bills here. Okay, excuse my reach. Okay, so this challenge has 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50, 60, 5, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 78. So 25, 27, 28. So this should be 51, because I already took out a 1. 20, 30, 45, 51. Yep, okay. So take out a 50 for that. Okay. So still 478. Up next is rainbow dice. So let me get these out. Similar concept, yet totally different. We'll get out the rainbow dice here, which is a purple D3, a blue D4, a green D6, a yellow D8, a orange D10, and a red D12. The Madru shake here. Roll them all. Oh, red finally came through with a decent number. Okay. So, where's my dry erase? There it is. So purple is a 2. Blue is a 4. Green is a 6. Yellow is a 7. Orange is a 3. And red is an 11. So that is 11, 14, 21, 27, 29 plus 4 is $33. And I think I'm just going to do that one once this week. $33, did I say? 10, 20, 31, yep, 33. Okay. So let me see what I can condense in here. All right, so this game has, or this challenge, 100, 20, 40, 55, 57, 58, 59. So we'll swap 2 1s for a 2. And 2 20s and a 10 for a 50. So still $159. And I've played this 7 times with 3 more to go. And then I will clear it off and reset and do it all over again. Okay. $33. Corny Sayings is up next. This is just a mini that I'm playing as a D6 roll. So I'm going to take all these out, and since this green D6 is here, this is what I'm going to use. So we've got 5 and 1. Where's that purple marker? Excuse me. There we go. I might just do a whole row here. A 3, a 4, and a 2. I wish I were playing Shut the Box. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 15. So that is what this will save this week. Now this envelope has more money in it than what is just shown on here, because originally I was doing all of them at once, and then I changed to do one at a time. So this is the second one that I'm working on for as far as finishing it. So we have 100, 50, 65, 67, 69 so far. Coming along nicely. And then up next is going to be the 12 Days of Christmas. Now this one, I am down to only the last 5 or 6 of the cards. What am I doing here? There they are. So most of them are done, or at least the early ones are all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 7 is done. So 8 is done. Yeah. So I need to roll my big die that has only the high numbers in it, and that will tell me which one to work on this week. Number 10. So that's 7, 9, 10 Lords of Leaping. Quite a few left on this one. Let me roll this D6. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. $2. Okay, where to next? Number 7. 7 swans a-swimming. There's only 2 left. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $4. So we're up to 6. I'm going to keep going till I get to at least 10. I'll just put in a couple more 2s. I'll condense everything later. All right. Number 9. 9 Ladies Dancing. Again, there's only 2 left. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 3. So we're going to go one more time, because we're only up to $9 so far. 2, 3. Okay. One more time. 9 again. Okay, we're going to finish number 9. 7. So a total of $16 going into this challenge this week. $5, and 7. So set these aside. Dashboard. Okay. A whole bunch of 2s. So this challenge has in it 100, 200, 300, and 50, 70, 5, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 91, 92. So I should be able to get another 20 here. 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. Yes, okay. So still 392. So I'm getting there. It's a $500 challenge. Okay, next up is going to be the 12 face cards. So I need the D12 for this. So I'm going to use that red D12 from Rainbow Dice. And we'll get these cards out. Number 9, which is the King of Diamonds, Julius Caesar. And let's roll a D6? No, let's roll a D8. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, okay. 10, 15, I'm going to go at least once more. 5, which is the Queen of Hearts, and that is Judith from the Bible. There's 5 spots left, so I'll roll a D6. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. $5 there. I think I'm going to go one more time. Number 7, Jack of Diamonds, which is Hector, the Trojan warrior. 6 spots left. Scratch number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be $7. So a total of $27 going into this challenge this week. So I'm going to put this 10, 2 5s back, so 25, 27. And then let's see what's in the envelope and what can be condensed. Ooh, not much. Well, maybe. We'll see. So far, this challenge has 500, 600, 20, 40, 50, 5, 57. Okay. So 2 20s and a 10 for a 50. I feel like we've gotten a lot of 50s tonight. A lot of 50s out of the tray, which is good. Okay. So I'm going to record that number. And then I have one more challenge left to go, which is the Sparkle Savings. But before I do that, I need to do some addition and see how much I need to save. Ooh, the 12 days. How much was that? That was, I remember the last number was a 7, and there was a 2. Let me go back and look. So we had a 7, a 3, and a 2. So it was $12 into the 12 days of Christmas. Okay. So I'm going to add up all these numbers, see where I am, and whatever I need to save to meet the savings goal of $650 for the week, I'll put that in the Sparkle Savings. So I'll be right back. Okay, when I added everything up, I got to $593. So I'm going to put $60 into the Sparkle Savings, which means my total savings for the week will be $653. So that is what I will transfer into my emergency fund, and come back on Friday for the weekly reel when you can see those updated totals. So for now, though, I need to get out the Sparkle Savings and figure out how I am going to make that $60. So the Sparkle Savings Challenge has different denominations, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. If you save one of each, that is $75. And 75 minus 60 is 15. So if I do one of everything but the 15, which is green, that will save me the $60. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get a red pen and mark out a 5. And an orange pen and mark out a 10. So that makes us 15. A blue pen to mark out a 20, that's 35. And a purple to mark out a 25, which brings us to 60. So that is all of the trackers updated. And these all have placeholders on the back. And I love the way that these feel. They have this nice coating on them. Oh, it's like butter. All right, so $60 needs to go into the Sparkle Savings Challenge. So let's do 50 and 60, and I can swap these two 10s for a 20. Oh, I am tempted. I am so tempted to do another, oh my gosh, if I do another $5, I can get another 500 placeholder. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Executive decision, I will save $658 this week. So, 5 more dollars. So that's 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 50, 70, 95, 1,000. And that means I get all of these placeholders back, and I can put in a 1,000 placeholder, which is an orca. So that will go in here, along with all of these. And I need to make sure that I add another $5 to the tracker. So that is going to be $65. And that is going to be $658. Okay, so $658 is going to go into the emergency fund this week. And all of this money is going to go back. Well, money. These are placeholders too. Prop money. And then I will swap out some of these other 100s here for some Barracudas, but I'll do that off camera. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow with my money relaunch, then on Friday for the weekly reel where I go over all my real budget numbers. On Monday of next week, I will have the game night, Ready Budget Game. Back here on Tuesday for another trip through the Batman binder and more celebration savings. And don't forget, I also now post on Thursdays, at least for this year, with the Treasure Island Pirate Collab and Happy Mail Jail. So be sure to join me then as well. And again, thank you so much for watching, and until I see you in the next one, take care.